Hi, good morning. It's midnight, about to make her escape there. I started this morning thinking I'll do my yoga and meditation now after dropping Lily to school. She was a wee bit late, and then I thought if I gather stuff around me in order to have easy access to everything and something inspiring to work from, that I could do a video straight after the meditation. But you know what happens to me sometimes with that is that I end up gathering, like I went and picked those flowers in the garden with that nice lime green jug. I think that jug is a lovely colour. And then I went into the studio and I found a paper that had the same colour on it. I don't know about this piece actually, I just stuck that on. I think I might take that off again because there's something, I just love that green colour. And then I found other things like this bright orange bit of torn paper that I actually tore it off a painting, and just, you know, other things that gathered around, like stick in the ink, and the box of chalk pastels and the oil pastels. And I thought I'd use the oil pastels as a way of describing the grassy bits of the leaves for the Mombrecia that are coming out to the left there. So I'm going to select 3 or 4 greens so that I can darken down that side, the green and the brown as well. Anyway, my point is, you know, as soon as I start gathering stuff together, there's a certain kind of excitement and anticipation and a feeling like I need to actually seize the day with it, and not just there's somebody petting midnight outside. It's my neighbour who's trying to get her dog used to cats. So what was I going to say? Yeah, so inspiration hits and that's it then. I just want to end up painting. And so I've not done my yoga and meditation yet. That'll happen after, probably. I want you to be able to see all of the flowers there. Okay. Right, so let's see. I put some glue already on this one. I don't know if it's going to work or not now, but my idea was to put that there. And was it? Or maybe even just that much of it. Yeah, I think that feels better than the whole thing. I better put on some more glue because I really don't want the edges lifting there. Much happier when there's a smooth edge. Might have been handy too if I'd stuck the paper onto the board. I have this packaging tape. I was actually going to use this to stick on the collage paper because I forgot the better PVA glue, and this glue takes a while to stick. Anyway, so there we are. That'll do for now. It's a bit secure. And then I wanted to get rid of this face as well because that's a bit distracting. I thought if I was to use maybe the oil pastels there, yeah, I'll go with that. Half closing my eyes. No, I won't. I want to first establish something for that pot that makes it a little bit more clear, possibly. So this is the chalk pastels now, soft pastels I suppose they're called. I think I'll turn it on its side and just do something like that. And I suppose if I was to use the white oil pastel over it, it would subdue it a little bit and just let it sit back a little bit more. Okay, and now the dark for the leaves. Oh, there we go, cracked already. So turn this on its side as well. I want to just establish things fairly clearly and quickly. And as I say, if I could, you know, the texture of the watercolour paper is annoying me a little bit. So I think in order to overcome that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the ink from Lidl. That green ink. I've got my paper towel here. I want to get rid of the white gaps in between, you see. That's a bit better. It doesn't have brilliant coverage, and it's not exactly the colour of the leaves, but it's allowing me to spread out green. It's all looking a little bit ugly now, but at least I'm beginning to establish the position of things. I think I need something more general here. What have I got? It's interesting, there's not actually that many greens in the soft pastels. So this is a dark blue. Might even be black. No, it's dark blue, alright. You can see I'm kind of finding my way here, floundering a little bit, trying to find something for those leaves that'll not come forward but will sit back. And I couldn't find any acrylic paint. All my acrylic paint is in the studio since the workshop. So I'll just have a look through my inks. Maybe I could do something with them. Maybe I could do something with them. Let me see. Fierce Bright, that one, but what'll it look like? Let's see. I'm just gonna put some on the paper towel again and just see. I kind of want something to be cohesive there. I couldn't even, like, I've got quite a few yellows but no blue, so I couldn't even make it like, gosh, that's really not doing what I want. I'm gonna need to find a big piece of green paper, I think. Right, I've got my collage box here. I looked through that. Yeah, because you see, I need something that'll kind of work with both sides, I reckon. Even that to me looks better. I'm bothered by the messiness of that edge, especially there. So that to me already feels a bit better. Just a surface that I can work over. And I think what I might end up doing is just getting the ink out now and start drawing. I've got orange ink as well, of course, that I could use for drawing the crow cosmos. I think I'll do that. Ink, so I need the stick and I want something to pour the ink into. Let's see if the top of this is still clean. No, but I can clean it. Let's see. And here's Margot. See, my plan there is if I was to bring some of that orange ink here in the middle, it'll kind of bridge the gap possibly. And I'm going to tempt fate now by talking about what it'll do. But let me just find first the position of the Crocosmus flower up there. It's singing out in the light. And of course this is the stick I used with the black ink as well, so I'm afraid the colour isn't great. Oh, don't start me, gosh, I don't want this to be a video that I abandon halfway through now. I really want this flower to be here, so I'm not even drawing the leaf that's in front of it. I'm just making the flower shape itself. I think that's an important place to somehow bridge the gap. Right, what am I going to do now? There's another Crocosmus over there, but I don't think the ink is going to do it. I'm going to break open the chalk pastels. which aren't really adhering to that surface very well. Oh my god. And Maisie has started as well. Is that you, Erin? Sounds like somebody's there. Yeah, I think that's Erin. Right, so this purple, this feels satisfying at last. Erin, I'm just doing a video. Erin saves the day with Maisie and I. So that's the chalk pastel, and I found that the oil pastel and the blue somehow reads like these flowers as well a little bit. I forget what the flowers are called, those little purpley ones. We've got a Livingston daisy then down here that's more a pinkish purple. And I'm going to make it a little bit lower down so that I can actually use this purple for it. For some of it anyway. I'm going to tear off that because the soft pastel doesn't sit well on that, so if I tear it off I can just make the full flower there then. But the soft pastel isn't really sitting on top of the glue either. My goodness, this is one of those days, isn't it? One of those days. But you know something, there's something in the struggle that actually keeps me fired up a little bit, and definitely I can't be complacent here. I'm like using everything I can think of to make it happen. I think those flowers are nicely described with the blue, especially actually on that orange. Well, it stands out on the orange. Whether they look good or not, I don't know. I'm liking that at least the gap is being bridged there. This one could work. And there as well. Oh dear. They're such beautiful things, you know. And I feel the way that I use them, I just end up breaking them, and I don't, you know, I want to have them to work with for a while, so I hope they don't completely disintegrate on me. Yeah, so there we have, if I use my non-dominant hand, I'll draw that jug handle. How am I doing there? What do you think? Are we getting places? I think there's something of that beginning to happen here. One of the things I might do is to find a background colour. No, I want to find a background colour there that's going to sit back and explain the edge of the orange flowers for me. So, well, that's already cracked, so I don't feel so bad. Put the jug there, and there'll be a white flower here, really standing out in the light, the white one. There's a group of 3. When I half close my eyes, I can get the whole shebang in there. With the greyish colour I've got in my hand, I might work for the greyish white as the flowers turn into the shadows. And there's actually some white over here, which really is described just by the magazine. It's quite handy. Okay, and I think I need to describe the leaves underneath those white flowers there. I just want to bring in some definition into that orange so that it's not all orange everywhere. Mind you, I do really love that orange colour. So just half closed my eyes and finding my way around here, keeping the faith, as they say. Don't know what to do that for. What about the white? Yeah. It's really bright, that white. And I suppose what I could do, rather than drawing out all the individual flowers there with the background colour, what I could do there, just going to put the stem in. What I could do there is I could draw them with the Indian ink, I thought. Indian ink and a stick. Some more Crocosmius there. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Don't really want to go making it very dark. Oh, here she is. It's okay. If she doesn't start interrupting what I'm doing, it's okay, Erin. Thanks. You having a bath? Oh, this is quite a good colour for the lights out there. Right, let's see now. She's doing her usual. Maisie has a strange way of sitting on the couch. Okay. This is just black chalk pastel there. Yeah, I definitely want something up this side that's going to bring it all together. I could just use maybe Payne's grey or something. What's this colour? That looks good. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I'd forgotten that it doesn't see with the textured background, it kind of doesn't sit really very well. She starts eating that cardboard box now, that's the only thing, Erin. And it's very noisy. I don't think I'm doing very well here. But I'll keep looking for it. I think it's maybe getting a bit better. A bit closer to what I'm looking at. Just working my way up that side. And it's backlit for me, so it's kind of tricky to actually see what I'm doing. So go away. Erin, could you take her out because she's going to start eating that box again? Could you please take her out? I think she's going to start eating. Oh no, it's okay. It's all right. She's gotten all bored. It's okay. She's chewing that thing. Sorry, I thought she was going to start eating the box again, and it's really noisy when she does that. Some red oil pastel now to draw in some of those flowers. I think really it needs to be yellow. Maybe that cadmium yellow colour. Can't really see that though. It looks like that there. I think I want something really white, like really white there. To completely cover it and to show off the brightness of the white flowers there. This is like a blue-white colour. I think it's actually what I used in the jug, so that's not going to work, is it? What about this one? And then it's kind of a creamy white. It'll work for these ones over here. Yeah, this is a kind of a floundering one, isn't it? That leaf is coming down over the jug. Right, what can I do now? Let's see what this awful green looks like on there. Oh, jeez. I need to just take stock a little bit. I've got so much variety in materials, like I've got enough stuff really. It's just I'm not I guess I want some things to really be able to fill in a general way. I just use the Indian ink with the paper towel. This is going to be very dark now, but I think I need something drastic to work to bring it all together. Oh gosh, the sunlight is really shining into my face and I can't judge. No, what I'm doing now. Oh, cue for Maisie to start eating the box. Hey, no, go away. I don't even have water here, for goodness sake. Maisie, go away. Look at that blue. Whoa. Beautiful colour though, isn't it? I love that colour blue. Actually, it would work for those lavender flowers. Erin, could you take Maisie away actually? Yes, Maisie, I'm talking about you. You're being a pain. Well, that ink shifted things a little bit for me. And the centre of those flowers is a dark yellow. Because of it being so inky, I need to really put it flat, I think. And it lets me more easily see as well, so it's because I haven't got the light behind me. A little bit in the middle there, in the middle there. Okay. And here's midnight again. Oh, what'll I do now? It's not too bad when I look at it on the screen, actually. I think I want to use maybe some bright red for those Ambrosia flowers there. And maybe the yellow too. I don't think the yellow's actually coming out, but it's making a finer line, which is nice. It's not going to work over the chalk pastel. Try this yellow. I don't have much hope for it having any impact. Oh, it is quite bright actually. Just to create more of the orange I'm after. Oh, and it works over the blue there. Maybe the red would work over the blue as well, and that would just make things stand forward a little bit that I want to emphasize more. Gonna kind of pretend there's some down here as well. You can never have too many Montbretia, and you're thinking it doesn't look a bit like Montbretia. Anyway, I put one in here. At least I think the ink is punchy enough that it's making a statement, where before there's just chaos everywhere. And something about that blue I think is really nice on the orange. And if I didn't have ink everywhere up here, it might be a good way of outlining those crocodilians in the end. But what I don't want is lots of the colours of the ink dripping and mixing in with each other and becoming a bit muddy. The thing that I love about the ink is the fact that it's bright. I think maybe that might work for the tabletop. And where did I put the rest of it? Down there. It's midnight again, making her escape. Okay. I feel like I want things to extend out the way a little bit. I could do that, couldn't I? I could maybe have a little extension, a little flower extension there. Maisie's got tired of it. I hope you're not getting tired of it. It's such a struggle today, but fun as well, I have to say. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. I think maybe there needs to be more dramatic an extension. Like maybe there. You can't even see it on the screen. I'll just move you up a little bit as well. Yeah, I know that's a bit strange, but I'll just do it for now. Something to take me out of the box a bit. And if the glue would stick really well at the edges, I feel like it would look a bit more convincing. If the glue would stick full stop. Oh God. Right, let me stand back now and peruse the situation. It's a bit nuts. Yeah, I think if it goes that way, it feels better. Okay. It's really good to take a step back, actually. I think I want to bring down the even some crocosmias down here for some reason. I'll just pretend there's another vase of Montbretia flowers behind. Here she is again, the darling one. Hey, Maisie. Maisie, come here. No. Midnight does tell her off, actually. She doesn't let her bully her about, really. And she gets a good scratch now and then, Maisie. Which is no harm at all. I stand in full support of that happening if it means that they're going to be safe going forward. Oh, this is silver. I don't know where my white ink has gone. That might have been quite nice to use here. Maybe I should just call it a day, or at least give myself a break from it, because in a way I think it needs to breathe for a wee while. I think it might need to breathe, yeah. Well, if I could just get something bright. Oh, that would have been quite good, wouldn't it, for the leaves? Could have done that there. That would have been a cohesive colour. What I was looking for there was something bright and white. Maybe even just this paper would be. Yeah, I think it might be just simply kind of individual petals to come to an edge there, just to brighten up that flower. I want it to be really bright. So let's see if I can keep fingers fairly clean and then just stick on some of the white paper as it extends into the space around it there. They're a bit more flower-like, aren't they? I think it's to do with contrast somehow. There's Maisie sitting on my phone. Okay. It has a desperate kind of a feel to it, doesn't it, this painting? She's actually using one of her toys. Wee. There's something really just kind of pleasing, to be honest, about this faffing around with torn paper. I don't know what it is about that, but I just love that. Trying to find something clear with a kind of a scrappy bit of paper, something that'll just get it. I think really any mark that's unexpected but gets it is kind of exciting. So, using different ways of making marks and colours is what really appeals to me about this whole lark. Like I could do with something here. Is it that maybe? I'll put it there, at least it could then be part of the flowers then, like, and it also helps to outline the edge of the jug handle. Yeah, and I'm not liking the dark colour in there. Whoa. I suppose I could stop there now. The flower isn't even that shape. I mean, the jug isn't even that shape, but I like that blue stripe there. So I don't want to kind of make it go in, do I? Yeah, I think I'll leave it. I'll live with it as it is for a wee while. And you'd never know what might happen next. So let's just have a look there at the state of the floor. That's only part of it, like. There's a bit of a crazy chef thing going on today. And I'll put the end result up on as the icon for the YouTube video. There, look, it's getting there. But really, it's just like a chaos. So I was meaning to bring in that a little bit to read more as the shape of the jug, but I quite like that drip of blue. I think I'll leave it. And it's still moving. There's still quite a lot of drips and runs. Okay. Thanks for joining in. Do you know what? It is a kind of a collaboration here, because I definitely wouldn't be doing this if you weren't there. So thanks for being here. And we'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Okay. All right. All the best. Have a go at maybe doing something yourselves. Like, do you know the whole thing of picking the flowers, setting them up, and as you're doing that, looking for colours in paint or material, paper, pastels that would work to describe the flowers that you've picked, and then maybe patterned paper and things as well. Tabletop there. I'm not sure if this side needs to be brighter, the tabletop on that side. I might take that off and put it, or even turn it around so that it's white rather than patterned there. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, all right, all the best. Have a good day. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Must tidy up now. Bye.